Hey up mudes, it is Rowie here. It is Wednesday, bit late in the week for the first beer review of the week. I've said the word week too much instantly. I've instantly said the word week too much. I've just doubled the amount of time I've said it there. Yeah, I had a bit on early doors, so yeah, it's a bit later on, but whatever, you know, it's we're all here, aren't we? We're all healthy, hopefully. So yeah, I have got as I'm sure you expect or know because you've seen the thumbnail, it is a double IPA, because this is just a double IPA channel now, isn't it? It's a double IPA, an Imperial Stout, and occasional supermarket beers channel. But yeah, I actually had this on draft the other day, and I was going to. My original plan was I went to Brew Tavern the other day, and this was on draft, and I was going to do a video of me drinking it in Brew Tavern live while it was open, but then I just thought it's so cringy and I couldn't bring myself to do it. And I know there's plenty of people out there who do those videos. I'm not casting shade on them, you know, more power to you, but I just find it not like, I don't find it embarrassing or awkward. I just find it really just sort of, oh god, this is rubbish. Like, this is dreadful. I'm ruining everyone's time by doing these anyway, but I'm ruining even more people's time by. So long story short is, I didn't drink this in Brew Tavern the other day. Well, I did, but I didn't record it. And god, this is what an opener we have here. This is from Root and Branch in New York, I believe. It is Total Blam Blam, a double India Pale Ale. It doesn't say the ABV on here anywhere, but I'll put that on the either in the description or on the thumbnail, which 20 of you will click on. So yeah, so there's that. I've wasted all the good stuff, all the best stuff is in the thumbnail. You know, that's where the sweet spot is. Multi-oat wheat double India Pale Ale, brewed and dry hopped with Mosaic, Nectaron, and Comet hops. Brewed and packaged by Root and Branch Brewing. Copplague, fuck knows, New York. So yeah, if any New Yorkers in there want to spell that down phonetically for me, is that the word, phonetically? Yeah, that would be much appreciated. As always, we've got the track glass, which is looking very greasy, so I'm going to expect a lot of the actually, I'd kill for Dirty Glass Mafia comments, to be fair, because that would actually be some interaction on the posts. But there we go. So we've got that. I remember thoroughly enjoying this in Brew Tavern the other day. This was purchased from Brew Cavern, obviously the sister bar of Brew Tavern. Well, it's not even the sister bar; it's the shop, it's the bottle shop which came first, which is celebrating its 10th anniversary this year, actually. So I buy so many beers from there. So yeah, if you've not checked out Brew Tavern yet, then definitely you should definitely check out. I'll put a link in the description. I think I did buy the last can of this. That's where I go wrong as well, is whenever I buy something, I always seem to have bought the last can, or I do a video about it a month after it's been out. So there's no way of getting it. I think that and the general, you know, shithousery delivery and everything is probably why no one is watching this nonsense yet. You know, I'm not going to name any names, but some people can do 9 videos about King Goblin and still get still pack the numbers in. You know, and that was more of a self-burn about myself than it is about anybody else. But that has got absolutely fantastic colour to it. That looks absolutely beautiful. So salivating here. Let's have a little sniff, the old sniff and slurp. That smells beautiful. It's like soft, sort of peach cobblery. Sort of, do you know the zest when you zest a Cosmopolitan? That so like, it smells orangey, but it smells like the orange oils that you get like on top of your Cosmopolitan, as opposed to actual orange. Lime, again, the zest, as opposed to almost like a lime or a lemon sort of sherbet, as opposed to, like, again, the juice or anything. Well, that smells fantastic. There's enough of that nonsense. Let's get it bloody slurped. Oh, man. Honestly, like, a pox and a plague on all these people who say that UK beers, especially IPAs and double IPAs, are as good as American ones. And I used to be one of those people until I started trying things. At the time, it would have been the things that you get from Other Half, or the things that you got from Trillium. But now with things like I'm trying from Root and Branch, from Treehouse, from Little Willow. Little Willow are probably my favourite international brewery at the minute. I've not had anything from them that's been short of 100%. This is just so soft. It's just a different world. Like, and that's not casting as in, you know, oddly enough, despite everything I've just said, this isn't going to be my beer of the year. That's still a UK brewery, but it is a collaboration with an American brewery, to be fair. It's just a world apart. That is just so soft and juicy. There is... Again, it's sort of like different sort of genres of orange. You know what I mean? It's like your tangerines, your nectarines. Again, the orange pith, a bit of orange marmalade. Like something. There's definitely something. There's like a real herbalness to this. It's quite hard to place. Like there's a little bit of sage, maybe a bit of thyme. I've drank half the can in a couple of sips, and I just don't want to stop. That is, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be number one, but this might be my number 2 beer of the year. This might have gone in as the second best beer I've had this year. It's just so soft, drinkable, juicy. There's that little bit of that little dank stank in there. That's what it's called, the dank stank. It's not called that, but man alive. Oh, Brewcavern had so many of these in, and I just didn't pick any up. And I think because it was like 13 quid, and while I don't object to paying 13 quid for a beer, I hadn't had anything from Root and Branch before, as far as I'm aware. I think I may have had a West Coast IPA. I may have had a West Coast IPA of theirs at Jewel in Manchester on my birthday, or when I was doing some work there when I was still at Neon. But nothing like this. This is incredible. This is out of this world good. Oh, I don't know enough to be able to tell you about the multi wheat gubbins on there, but I can tell you that it is fantastic. Nectaron's just a banging hop anyway. It's just one of the best New Zealand hops, in my opinion. I don't really know much about Comet hops, which shouldn't surprise you because I don't really know much about anything when it comes to beer. I just I'm able to wing it better than some people, but none of none of that alcohol burn on that. This is again just a pure breakfast juice. There's definitely, I tell you what, now that I say it's warmed up a bit, it's not warmed up a bit, there's just way less of it in the glass because I've just drank so much of it. It's definitely like pink and ruby grapefruit juice in there as well. There's definitely that little yeah, there's that little, it's just the whole breakfast juice thing again, isn't it? It's like, that's just great. That is just an absolute belter of a double IPA. So yeah, this is, I reckon this has gone into number 2. This is in second place of my beer of the year. First, for those who haven't been following the channel, which is, you know, loads of you, is Seppi, which is a collaboration between Beaker Brewing from, I know Beaker UK, but I'm not actually too sure where Beaker, and bloody, I had an empty can there, I just cleared it, threw it away. I could have read that off the back, could look smart, no, whatever. And Tripping Animals in Miami. I kind of feel like have I been talking sense in this at all? Like, I feel like punch drunk. I mean, I have just drank a double IPA in like less than 10 minutes, but like I feel like I've been talking a load of shit in this video, to be perfectly honest with you. Oh, there we go. One of the few videos where I actually drink the whole thing in the video. That was incredible. Right at the very end, a little bit more pineapple, really pineapple, grapefruit. Just sort of imagine, and I mean this is like a compliment, not a diss, the best sort of like Robinson squash that you could have. That was out of this world. That was absolutely fantastic. 10 out of 10. That is, any other year, that would be beer of the year. That is fucking incredible. As always, thank you very much indeed for stopping by. It's been quite a long video, but I think it's been all right. It's been quite informative, hasn't it? Thank you for dropping by. As always, it's been super, super appreciated. Drop me a like and subscribe if you want to, or don't, you know, whatever. Statistically, you're definitely not. Yeah, and take care of yourselves, and I'll have another video up for you this week. Well, I'm contemplating just doing non-alcoholic beers next week, so I can have like a week off the sauce or something, but I can still get a few videos in. So I'll think about it. Pardon me. There's no promises. I'll think about it. I might do it. I might not. Who cares? You know what I mean? But yeah, thank you. Take care of yourself. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, take care of it. Bye, 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 bye.